Can you introduce yourself for me?
My name is Salih Sayılgan. I am from Turkey. I am currently a doctoral student at the Catholic University of America in the United States.
Fantastic. Can you tell me a little bit more about your PhD and its relevance with Sayyid Nursi?
So let me briefly tell a little bit about my studies. I did my MA in Religious Studies in Canada at the University of Alberta. I studied with Professor Ibrahim Abu Rabi, who passed last year, and who wrote many books on Nursi and the Risale-i Nur. He was a leading scholar in the West promoting Nursi studies.
طيب, has exploring Sayyid Nursi's work affected your way of thinking?
Absolutely. I think one of the things that Nursi or his studies had influence or an impact on me is that Nursi's writings helps you to be able to live in a secular world without leaving your values or let's say, let me put it a different way. Nursi's teaching helps a person to live in a secular state, in a secular environment, without leaving your Islamic identity.
Absolutely. So would you say, what is the importance of Sayyid Nursi's work in the Western world?
From my personal experience, from my observations, Nursi approaches the others with compassion. I think this is what makes Nursi distinctive in this century. When he criticizes an ideology or a person, he does not base his arguments on hate. Rather, he criticizes with compassion.
I would agree too. So is this the first time you come to this conference? And if it's not, what made you come again?
Yes, this is my third time in this conference. This is fourth Nursi graduate students conference. I think I have been in many academic conferences in the West, particularly in America. But I think the most beautiful aspect of this conference is the engagement among the participants. There's a great engagement, warm environment. This is what brought me here.
Okay, I couldn't agree more. My personal thoughts are there's lots of people from all around the world here. What are your thoughts about that? How important is it for more people to know about Sayyid Nursi's work and the Risala?
Yeah. I think definitely this is also a very significant aspect of Nursi's works, that it is received by people in different parts of the world. I think this is also what makes Nursi very special. People from India, people from the Muslim world, people from the West. So that means Nursi's works are very inclusive, which brings people of almost all different countries together. Even though they have different perceptions with regard to Islam, with regard to values, with regard to West, but they all come together over Nursi's works.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you was to describe Sayyid Nursi, Imam Sayyid Nursi, in a word or two or a sentence, what would you say?
Oh, this is a challenging question. I would say Nursi presenting solution to the major, with his works, presenting a solution to the major problems of the world. Is all I can say with his works.
Thank you very much. Pleasure having you. Thank you.